Today I have a new bag unboxing from the brand Minooy, and they did send this to me to review for you guys. I love Minooy bags, and I'm so excited to share this one with you guys. So we're gonna open it up at the same time. So I've not seen it in person before. I'm gonna do an unboxing, give you a little tour of the bag, and then show you kind of what will fit inside. So let's go ahead and get started with this unboxing of the Minooy Doris Crossbody Bag. And I do want to thank Minooy for sending this to me to review for you guys. They always come packaged so beautifully in this box, and I actually keep the box to extra protect all of my bags because they are made out of that full grain leather, and I want to protect them as well as I can because that is the best kind of leather that you can get. So they always come in these magnetic boxes, and it's just so great to continue to store them because they also have a dust cover, but I mean, for that extra storage, I love to keep them in the boxes. So then you just get something that says thank you for your order. And then also it tells you about their leather because it is that full grain leather. You want to make sure that you care for it the best you can. So this gives you a little bit of information on how to care for your leather. And then you have these beautiful dust cover bags. They used to be pink. I have a few that have the pink, and now they've turned into this blue, and they're really nice and almost like a velvet feel. So very nice dust bags that they come in. So let's see, I smell the leather already. Let's see the bag. So this is a crossbody bag, and usually they do ship them with a crossbody strap inside. And this is the Doris. It comes in 3 different colors. I picked up the coffee color. They always have the embossing just so subtle in the front. And then you have your hang tag that says Minooy on one side, and I think this is really great, but you can take it off if you don't like the hang tag, but I just think it gives it a little bit of extra. And all of the hardware is like an antique gold, very beautiful. This has a crescent shape, which is really pretty. So let me go ahead and grab the crossbody strap, put it on, and then we'll go over all the features. But this is so soft, you guys. If you have not felt their leather, it is so good. It's soft, it's supple. These bags you can keep forever. They're not trendy. They're just good staples and really high quality made. So just something that you'll be able to carry and use for years to come. So before I put it on, I wanted to show you a little bit about the strap. So it does have this nice adjustment, again in that antique gold. And then you have your swivel clasp, and then you can adjust it with your adjustment here. Nice wide leather belt, and then on the inside it's almost like a seatbelt canvas style, so it's going to be really comfortable across your shoulders when you're distributing the weight out on this crossbody. Okay, so here's how it looks on the body, and I did adjust it. It's super easy to adjust this, and it feels really comfortable on. So you can see I've had this right at the hip. It's a little bit lower sometimes than I usually do carry it, but I think this is so nice. And there's lots more room that I can adjust it even longer if you like for them to be a little bit longer. And then I'll also show you if you want to wear it as a shoulder bag instead of a crossbody. I'll show you how that works as well. This color is gorgeous, and I think it's going to be really pretty for fall. And I love the shape of this. That crescent shape is just so pretty. And as you can see from the front, it lays really nice and flat. So it's nothing bulky that's going to, add weight to your hips or anything like that. It's a smooth silhouette. Then as you can see, let me adjust this a little bit. As you can see, this is the side view, very beautiful profile on this bag. I already like it. And Minooy is really good about giving you a lot of organization inside. So even if you have a smaller size bag, they're really good about giving you all the spaces where you can put things and just pack a little bit more than you would really think. But I think this is a really good size crossbody bag. This is my favorite size, like a medium, not too small, not too big and bulky, but it has that streamlined, slim look to it. So then I adjusted it as short as it'll get, so it's kind of doubled over, and then I'll just show you how it looks as a shoulder bag. If you want to carry it that way, it also looks very nice as a shoulder bag as well. It does seem to want to slip off the shoulders a little bit when you're moving around. So I'm always going to carry this as a crossbody because I just love a great crossbody, and I think it distributes the weight a little bit better, and it's just easier to just run, be hands-free, and not have to worry about anything falling off of your shoulder. But that is an option if you did want to put it on your shoulder, but it's meant more to be more crossbody. So here's another thing I love about all the Minooy bags that I've gotten is they have a really good theft protection. So you've got this zipper part, which is a built-in wallet, and you're going to be able to protect it because for this tab, you can open this up. It's a button, and you can open it and put it through the circle zipper pull, and then you have it to where it can't move. So if you're wanting to try to unzip it, it's not going to be able to because it's got that anti-theft function. So I really love that about it because you're not going to have to worry about pickpockets or anything like that with this bag. So this front part is going to be your built-in wallet. So these have really nice smooth zippers. You can see right here this gusset, so it opens pretty wide. I mean, just look how wide that opens up, so you're not going to have to worry about anything. When you have this on your body, the wallet's actually going to face you, which I love. So there's two clear plastic areas in the bottom for any kind of IDs that you want. And there's also some other slip pockets in here for credit cards. So I love this feature of the built-in wallet, and it's facing you. So you don't even have to take it off. You can just have this across your shoulder, unzip that, and then you can look at it and see all of the credit cards and things that you have in there. And then you also have this zipper part if you have any change that you want to put in here, or if you can just throw your bills down here if you want to do that. But the slip pockets are divided down the center, so you won't be able to put the bills in the slip pockets. So that's the first pocket in this bag, which is so great. How you have that built-in wallet, so you don't have to worry about carrying a full-size wallet or even a smaller wallet. You can just put it all in here. Then you have this snap closure behind it, which has a microfiber lining, which is going to house your sunglasses. Or readers, if you have readers, this would be a great place as well. And you can just put those in there. So I just threw some sunglasses in there without a case, and I'm going to snap it. And then you can see those fit, and they don't poke out on the wallet part at all, and it keeps them nice and protected. Then on the back, you have a magnetic close. And again, it has a really silky lining. It's a very nice lining. So you can throw something in the back of this. So a lot of times if I'm out most of the day, I like to take a candle. So I went and grabbed my candle to see if it would fit in this back pocket. And it does fit, but it does fit over top of that magnetic close, so it's not going to close on you. So I'm not going to put it back here, but I think that'll fit on the inside. So we'll hold this till later and see if it's going to fit on the inside. But it does have a pretty good area. You can see how wide that opens as well. So then you have the top zip. Again, smooth zippers. And I like how it kind of comes over. So you have an exposed zipper, but it has a button that it's going to be able to snap down here. But if you need it for some extra help, then you do have that option. So it does kind of zip a little bit past that so that you can open it really nice and wide. And so here is the inside of this. I always love that they keep the key leashes in there. So it's a bungee key leash, so you have lots of elastic. You have a zipper on the back for some privacy if you want to throw some things in there that you don't want to be seen when the bag gets opened. And then on the front wall, you have these little bungees right here for pins. So you can throw 2 pins in these little bungees, or if you have mascara, lipstick, lip gloss, anything like that that you want to put in there, you have that nice elastic stretch. And then beside that, you have 3 cargo pockets. So really nice organization on the inside. So let's see if that Kindle's going to fit inside. And it does. So see, it fits down in there really nicely. All your phone sizes are going to fit in here with no problem. That might be where I stick my phone back here in the back to keep it a little bit separate and protected. That would be a good space for that. And all of your phones are going to fit in this back pocket. And you still have lots of room. You could even put a full-size wallet in here if you wanted to do that. Besides being a good everyday bag, which I think this will be so great for everyday, for your necessities, and just everything that you're going to carry around for the day. I think this is really good for that, but I also think it's really good for traveling because it has that flat design. It's going to be really easy to pack, or if you're someone like me that likes to have some kind of crossbody or belt bag in your like personal under the seat item in a plane, then you like to have that crossbody already ready and packed for you to, whenever you reach your destination, just grab it out and go. This is good for that too because it's not so big that it takes up a lot of space, but it has a lot of room, more than you would expect and more that you could put in it. So I'm just going to put a few things in here so you can kind of get an idea of what would fit in here. So I do have that Kindle already in there, and then I wanted to make sure, because it kind of looks like it might not be tall enough for a pen, but we're going to see if this pen will fit in those bungees. Oh, and it does, no problem. So you can see I've got a pen in one of those bungees. And then of course, we're always carrying around hand sanitizer. So I'm going to put that in one of the cargo pockets, probably on the side. Some hand lotion because it's starting to get dry season around here. And then I love this coin purse, and it will fit in that middle pocket, but I'm just going to lay it down here, and some mints will go in there. Some tissues. If you wanted to use a full wallet, I was going to show you how that fits inside as well. So look at the top of this. You can see I've got a Kindle, a full-size wallet, a regular larger size lotion, hand sanitizer, mints, tissues, pens, and I think that's all that I put in there. So let's just go ahead and zip it up and see how it looks when you have it all zipped up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review on this Minooy Doris bag. It's so beautiful. I love how soft this leather is. I mean, their leather cannot be beat. It's just a really great full grain leather and just highest quality leather there is. And it just feels so phenomenal. The organization that they have in these bags are so nice because you can fit more than what you would expect because of the organization that they have. And I love that a lot of their bags already have that built-in wallet, so you don't have to worry about carrying a wallet, buying an extra wallet. You've got it already built in and you've got it protected because you do have that anti-theft function right here. I always enjoy sharing these bag reviews with you guys because I love all the bags. I haven't gotten a bag from Minooy that I didn't love. And this one is no exception, and I cannot wait. I think this is gonna be a perfect fall bag. This is gonna go so good with all of your fall color palettes, and I just think it's so nice. Would love to know your thoughts in the comments down below, whether you liked this bag or not. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button. And also, I would love to have you consider hitting that subscribe button. I do weekly videos on fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.